Hi, welcome, bienvenidos. It's your girl Yessie, and I'm back with another video. For today's video, I am going to be reviewing the newest eyeshadow from Artist Couture called the Supreme Mauves, which is this baby right here. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Alrighty, so today's pretty exciting because I'm going to be playing with a new palette. It's from Artist Couture. It's the Supreme Mauves. This is the outer packaging right here. Then in the back, it shows you the ingredients, typical package. And here is the palette right here, Supreme Mauves. And let me open it up. It has a mirror, and then these are the shades right here. How beautiful are these shades? So pretty. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but I'm so intrigued with these glitter shadows over here. So I'm going to have to incorporate them somehow in the look. So why don't we just get started? I'm going to grab my big old shadow brush, which is a big shadow brush, large and in charge, and I'm going to grab the color Overexposed, which is this. It's like a light pink, very light, and I'm just gonna apply it to the brow bone and then bring it down a little bit to the crease to help blend out all those shades in the crease. So as you can see, it's not doing any lighting effect because it's really not light. Once again, I was so excited to start playing with the palette that I didn't tell you guys that I already did my eyebrows. I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Ebony, and then to fill them in I used the dual powder in Ebony as well. And then to prime my lids I used the MAC Paint Pot in soft ochre, and then I lightly set that with my translucent powder. So that's all I have going on as a base, but that's all I have so far. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna grab a Sedona Lace blending brush, which typical blending brush, and I am going to dip into the color Lust, which is this color right here, and I'm going to apply that color to the crease. I did notice it has a little bit of kickback. It's pretty powdery. So pretty. That's what that color looks like. Now I'm gonna go in with the color Royale. I'm just gonna apply that to the crease over the other shade that we use called Lust. I just want to see if it changes a little bit the color that we already placed on the crease, which it does. See, it kind of changed the shade to a little bit more mauve. Added a hint of pink to the crease color, which I don't mind. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go in with the color Prestige. So they're kind of powdery but this is the color I'm gonna go in, Prestige, and I'm gonna add that to the outer part of the crease. And I'm gonna try and keep it here. I'm not trying to take it too far up in the crease. Alrighty, so I switched my brush to a more precise blending brush because the other one was a little bit too fluffy for me, and I wanna be intentional with my color. So I'm just gonna pat it first, and then I'm gonna blend out the color. Just like that. I'm having a hard time blending it out right here. I feel like it's sticking to my base and not really trying to blend. I'm gonna grab my blending brush and I'm just gonna go back to this part right here and try and see if I can blend it out a little bit. See how it's kind of sticking to my eyelid and it's not trying to blend out? I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get. So now I'm going to go in with the glitter shades, but first I'm gonna apply my Too Faced glitter glue to the base. And I'm gonna apply that to the empty space on the lid. I'm gonna go in with the color Strip Down and I'm gonna use that color all over the lid. So it's really hard pressed because I'm not getting any pigmentation, barely any, which, and I'm like really swiping. I'm really not too impressed with that shade. Let's try Risque. I think that's what it's called, which is this shade right here. This one. Just gonna grab it with my finger. This you can definitely the texture is very different. You can definitely feel the texture of the glitters. Alright, I'm gonna try a different shade. Just because I wanna just play with the palette. I'm gonna go into this Sex Appeal color right here. Sex Appeal. And I'm just gonna add it to, actually that's too close to this one. Let me just go into Seductress, which is this lavender color right here with my finger. Okay, that color. I'm just gonna add it to this part right here. Now I'm gonna grab my blending brush and I'm just gonna blend this part right here. Alright, so this is what I have so far. And I'm gonna jump off camera. I'm gonna do a liner, add some lashes, do my foundation, etc. And then I'll come back with my thoughts because I definitely have some. So stay tuned. And I'm back. So this is the final look. What do you guys think? Alrighty, so I like this look. I like how it turned out, but I have some thoughts on the palette. So I like Artist Couture as a brand. And if you didn't know, it was created by Mac Daddy or Angel on YouTube. And I have his other two palettes, which is the Supreme Nudes and the Supreme Bronze, I believe, and both of them are fabulous. I love the pigmentation, I love the formula, and I love all the looks that I can create with those two eyeshadow palettes. However, I love this color story because you guys know I love pinks and purples, and hence why I bought this palette. However, I'm not sure if they changed the formula of this palette, but some of these shimmers are, well, they're not pigmented at all. Now, you all know I use a glitter glue as a base before I apply any shimmer because I feel like it makes them pop out even more, but I'm not sure. I didn't get that effect with these shimmers. The mattes are great. They blended them perfectly fine. They're pigmented, but the shimmers, I don't know. This one over here is very chunky, and I was so disappointed with this shade because, you know, I'm really like going back and forth and there's nothing. You know, like, I'm not these are really, well, this one is really hard pressed, but like, can you see, like, I have nothing on my finger, nothing at all. So I'm pretty disappointed with this eyeshadow. See, I don't know, even this purpley one, it's not really a glitter, it's more like a satin eyeshadow. And let's do Sex Appeal, because now I'm just curious. This one is like a duochrome. It has like a gold and pink shift. This is Sex Appeal. I'm not sure you'll be able to tell, but this one has a pink gold reflex. And then this one is Obscene, which that looks beautiful. I wished the other eyeshadows were like Obscene, which is this color right here, because as you can see, it's pretty pigmented. But the rest, I don't know, I'm not content. And this one especially, I'm really like digging my finger in there, and there's no pigmentation whatsoever, none. So maybe that one's harder pressed than the others, I'm not sure. But I mean, the mattes are even, well, actually with this matte, I had a hard time blending it out. Now it could be me, or it could be the base that I apply, but I always use the same things on my eyelids, and I usually don't have an issue with, you know, with the brush skipping, or, you know, sticking to certain parts of my eye. So I'm not sure. I mean, I'll try to do another look using this eyeshadow palette, and maybe I'll use the other shades that I didn't use today, but I'll see how it goes. But if it's not gonna perform to a good standard, I guess, or normal, then I'm just gonna have to return it. And I don't like to return my makeup, but you know, we'll see. But those are my thoughts on the eyeshadow palette. I'll try to do another one maybe and see if it's any better. But I mean, the palette was $45. I was able to snag it up from Sephora during the VIB sale, so I definitely was able to use my 20% discount on it, which is great. But even still with a discount, I'm not sure I want to keep an eyeshadow palette that's not performing well, you know what I mean? What a bummer, what a bummer. But his other eyeshadow palettes, like I said, the formula was great, they performed great. I loved all the eye looks that I created with them, so I'm not sure what happened with this one. But yeah, anyways, those are all my thoughts regarding this eyeshadow palette. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.